Good morning, everyone. It's Susan Cook with Rialto Academy and eXp Realty. I'm wearing if I can get my other logo today, and I'm here with Karen Daly Ecofo with Echo Title. Hey, Karen.
Hey, how's it going, Susan?
It's going great. So we are coming to you with DAR, Talking Points, Dulles Area Association of Realtors. I am an ambassador, and Karen helps me with this broadcast every week. Thank you so much for doing that, Karen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and dive into these talking points. I printed them out this time so that I could hold them up in front of me and wouldn't be looking off somewhere to the nethers. Okay, April is Fair Housing Month. So DAR has some important resources for you to commemorate and celebrate the 51st anniversary of the 1968 landmark Fair Housing Act. DAR is offering several courses and workshops for members, including the International Forum, United States and Beyond on April 8th, Working with Renters, Knowledge Equals Success on April 12th, and Virginia Fair Housing Course on April 25th. For more information and additional resources, visit their website, and it's on the education calendar. I think I'm going to add a couple of these on my newsletter for education events that are happening in and around Northern Virginia. Do you get that my newsletter, Karen?
I do, and it looks fabulous.
Yeah, I spend way too much time on that.
I do too. So
yeah. DAR members say yes for homes in Loudoun County. This is huge. Housing helps build vibrant communities. Several DAR members helped encourage the Loudoun County Board of Supervisors to approve a comprehensive plan that would increase housing availability and help continue providing vibrant communities in Loudoun County. Members gathered at the board's March 21st business meeting, where supervisors were presented with the county's Loudoun 2040 comprehensive plan for review. This is great.
Yep.
Yeah, we need affordable housing. DAR membership survey. Entered to win a $150 gift card, and I am going to
that is awesome.
You guys the link here. Please take a few minutes to complete a brief survey to help us better understand your views on the association and how we can better serve you. All participants who submit a completed survey and provide their contact information will be entered into the drawing for a $150 gift card.
Nice.
Who could do that?
Yes.
The survey closes on Friday, March the 29th, so we only have a few more days, and the drawing is to be held April the 1st. The winner will be contacted and announced in the DAR weekly newsletter. February 29, 2019 Loudoun County Market Trends Report is up. The Loudoun County housing market remains tight, and it may ease. I don't know how it can, though. According to DAR's latest market report for Loudoun County, prepared by George Mason University Centers for Regional Analysis, the number of listings in Loudoun County in February was the fewest February active listings in over a decade.
Wow.
The number of closed sales continued to decline, and the median sales price of home sold increased 4.4% from $449,000 in February 2018 to $468,750 in February 2019. 4.4% increase. Now that is high on the spectrum, and a lot of industry leaders tell us that we can always, in a healthy market, we can always expect a 2 to 5% increase every year for housing prices, and so we're up at the top of the spectrum.
Yeah, but I think with the Fed not having an interest increase, for mortgages, I think that's probably what's going to help, hopefully, ease and make it a little bit more of a buyer's market? I don't know.
In our area, we can always hope.
Yeah, right.
It makes it a little more equal out there. However, with the influx of all the jobs that are coming, and you and I both know, we work and live this end of the world in Northern Virginia, and there's so many jobs, so many people that are coming every week. I see more and more people out and about and shopping and moving. There's so many moving trucks coming in here. It's amazing. It really is. And from the reports that I'm seeing on Facebook, which is the economy, right? Right. The open house traffic yesterday was incredible.
It was pretty vibrant. A lot of open houses had a lot of traffic. So, maybe that's good. That hopefully will keep the market strong. The market's going to stay strong, but we want to make it even so that more people can get houses. Right.
I myself never really liked a multiple offer competitive market. Of course, now that's good for sellers.
Sure.
But it tends to create, a fever pitch where people are, offering more than they intended. But
either that and then maybe this kind of leads in really well with
what you were going to talk about.
Yeah, title tip, which I was kind of going, okay, what am I going to talk about? Because, there's so much going on, but this actually is really good. So, people will write offers and they'll say, okay, well, I'm going to waive this. Like, for example, I'm going to waive the appraisal, or I'm going to waive the financing contingency. And I just talked with an agent last week where it was a multiple offer situation, and they were looking at a couple of offers. One had a higher price, but had some seller concessions and had all the contingencies attached. The other had no contingencies attached. And so the listing agent called the buyer's agent and said, hey, is this a cash deal? Well, come to find out, no, it's not. There was a lender that was involved, but the buyer's agent said, and I think this is kind of dangerous. The buyer's agent said, no, the buyer qualifies. They're so strong. We don't need a financing contingency. So they ratified that contract, and the appraisal was done, and it came in $10,000, and that low, like under the sales.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, right. But now I think that buyer is in a pickle because there was no financing contingency addendum that was attached. So the buyer's leverage then to get the seller to lower that sales price is gone. Like, basically, they're going to have to prevail upon the seller's, goodwill and, hey, we really want this house. Can you lower it by 10,000? So I think when you're, and I actually, this might be one thing that you could do if you're in a competitive offer and you think, there's a lender, but you think that the buyer is strong. I still think it's a good idea. You can actually check two boxes on that first page of the contract, where it will say this offer is contingent on financing, and you either check conventional, FHA, VA, whatever. So you could check two of those boxes. You could say it's not, and then also check the financing contingency, and then maybe attach the appraisal contingency for the form that MVAR has, so that at least you've got some protection and leverage for your buyer if that appraisal comes in low. Right? Because in the multiple offer situation, you've got people, they're bidding up the prices, right? And if they have a lender involved, it still has to appraise at that price point. So you don't have the protection for your
buyer. Buyer wants to pay that above appraisal. There's no lender out there that will lend above the
the appraisal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. That's a good story. And that's a good point too. We, as real estate professionals, it's up to us to protect our client.
Yeah.
Whether we're on the listing side or whether we're on the buying side.
Right.
So in that scenario, say the buyer says, no, I don't want to pay 10,000 above. And the seller says, well, we had all these other offers.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So, listing agent, put this back on the market. Let's go, call some of these other offers. Well, guess what happened, 2-3 weeks down the road?
Mm-hmm.
These other guys have all gone on and found their own other property. Right. So you've got, if that falls out because they don't want to pay that 10,000 above the appraisal, then you've got to put it back on the market. So
and you've lost all that time.
That's right.
That marketing
all that time, and you're getting into May, and that's what we usually see in May and June is back on the market, back on the market, back on the market.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes it works, sometimes it works, and sometimes the seller gets a great price and the buyer gets the house of their dreams, and everybody is happy at the end of the game. But more likely than not, when they get into a bidding type of situation, somebody has the potential to really lose and lose big. And we're not talking about a few dollars. We're talking thousands.
Oh, yeah.
Of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, now that house is, another point too, now that house has been appraised, that appraisal sometimes stays with the property for 6 months.
Yeah, depending on which loan program it's with, it's, so, so yeah, you just always, I know it's a rush and it is emotional, putting an offer on a house, it's an emotional process, but you still kind of need to step back and go, okay, is this really a good idea? What could go south if we go down this path? How can I make sure to protect my client, in that scenario? So.
All right, my friend. Well, that is the end of our little session here today. So come back next week. We'll be here again to talk about title tips. And right before my mine and your
our power lunch.
Yes, for the EXP Power Girls next week, and we have a big group that's going to be meeting. You don't have to be an EXP agent to come to this. This is just a networking event, and we get together, we have lunch.
Yep.
We want to know how to get, registered to come. So, because we do need a head count for our food. Yeah. So just let me know. Just text me or email me, and I'll be happy to send you a link.
Okay? What's your email address?
Oh, Susan.cook@exprealty.com. That's the easiest one to remember.
Yes.
Susan.cook@exprealty.com. All right.
All right.
I thought we were going to get interrupted, but let me put it right here.
There we go.
Yes.
Yay.
There we are. Yes. Okay. So thank you. Take care. Have a great week. And we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.